Alright guys, so when we are working on weight, we use a scale. So we're going to look at a few different examples and figure out how much weight is actually being shown. So sometimes it's going to be a scale that looks like this, and other times it's going to be a scale that actually is digital and it'll just tell you the number. So I think you know how to read those pretty well. So we're going to go ahead and look at the ones that do not just tell you. So the way that we look at it is you put your object on top, and then the arrow is going to point to the number. And then right here underneath the 0 is usually the unit of measure. So whenever there's nothing on it, it's sitting at 0. As soon as you put anything on, the arrow will go and then it will stop. So this basket of fruit weighs about, and it's pretty close to the 80, so I'm going to say 80. And so right here, I'm going to say 80, and I could either say ounces, or I could just put OZ to abbreviate it. So this basket of fruit weighs 80 ounces. And ounces, remember, are customary. We use ounces in the United States. Okay, let's look at another one. Here's the next one. I have this basket of fruit, and this basket of fruit is being weighed in a different unit of measure. This one is being weighed in LB. Remember, LB is pounds. Now again, we start at the 0, and wherever the red arrow stops is where that's how much it's going to weigh. So if this basket of fruit started at 0 and it goes all the way to right here, how much does it weigh? That's right, it weighs 4, and we're going to have to say what unit it is, so we're going to say pounds. So I'm going to say 4, and I could either type out pounds, or I could put LB or LBS for pounds. Let's look at another one. This one is for a gift box, so there's some kind of present in it. I wonder if it's for me. I hope so. So for this one, remember it starts at the 0. When the box is put on top of it, then we figure out how much it weighs. So whenever it stops right here. And it's kind of hard to read what it is, but this one's 10, this one's something 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. So that tells me it's counting by tens on all the ones that the numbers are at. In between, it's a different number, but that's okay, because it stops right at a number. So this box weighs 20, and my unit is right here, which is OZ, which is ounces, or I could say OZ. Okay, let's look at this one. This one, I have a watermelon, and for this watermelon, it started at 0 and it stopped right here, and we can kind of see what it is because if I look at the rest of it, so it goes 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, and it stopped on a number which is right here, which is actually 15. So I'm going to say that this is 15, and my unit is LB, which is pounds, or I could say LB or LBS. Okay, this one is my fish bowl. Again, it would start at 0, and it's going to go, and it stops right here, and it looks like it's counting by ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and right here is the 8. So I'm going to say 8. This one is actually a metric unit, and it is kg, which is kilograms. So I could say kilograms, or I could say kg. It's important that we always put our unit to go with it. Here's another one. So I have a vase of flowers, and if it started here and went all the way to here, this says 700. Now this is really important because it says grams, or it says G. Grams are small units for the metric system. So 700 grams, or I could just put a G. Okay? So you're going to have some stuff like this in your assignment today, so make sure that you're reading where the arrow stops and you're looking at what unit is being used.